I wanted to welcome you guys to my channel and to the following video about the Visa 190. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my office setup for you guys if this is the first time you see it or you have never seen it on Instagram. This is my workplace. Yeah, this is where I usually contact possible customers, send emails, make some phone calls, and now it will also be a place where I record videos. At least some of the very important videos that require better sound, a more easygoing place, and not me walking in the beach. By the way, we're in Cronulla. This is where I live. And this giant map behind me is all of Australia, obviously. And this part's in yellow. I don't know if you can see them. Maybe the places where I've been and coffee places that I've visited. And I also have some very intense red spots. That's the Orana region where I was supposed to apply for a regional visa before applying to the PR. Which I decided to apply to the PR instead, and that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about today in this video. That's why I have my computer here. I want to talk to you guys about the Visa 190, the permanent residence, the Visa 189, which is a permanent residence as well. Mine is the 190. And 189 is basically the same, but you can apply for the whole country. I applied to the Visa 190 New South Wales, and let's get this started. If you want to see information about this, I'll leave you here a link. Well, the link down below, but a print screen of what I'm looking at in my laptop. The Visa Subclass 190 is a skill-dominated visa. I'm going to read you this really quickly. This visa lets nominated skilled workers live and work in Australia as permanent residents. This means that your stay is permanently. The cost at the website, it says 4,115 AUD from that amount, which I'm going to talk to you in detail in a video about costs of this visa. This is this is the cost of only applying to the visa at the government, but you still have to validate your occupation, and you need to pay the lawyers you're hiring, so it will be another sum, but still it's very cheap if you compare it to everything you get. And with this visa, what can you do? I will read you from the website. It says that you can work and study anywhere in Australia, sponsor eligible relatives for permanent residence. You can sponsor your relatives, this is pretty cool. And if eligible, you can become an Australian citizen. You can become an Australian citizen after you've lived here for at least 4 years within the first 5 years of time you stay in Australia. What does the Visa 190 entitle you to? You can work and stay indefinitely for 5 years on the nominated state that gave you those extra points. The Visa 189 and Visa 190 are visas that require you to fill up certain criteria, and that gives you a certain amount of points from every criteria that you meet. And I'm going to tell you guys, when I was deciding on which state I wanted to migrate to, the Visa 190 allowed me to apply to Queensland, which is this big one here, more tropical, nice. New South Wales, where Sydney is, which is beautiful, which is where I live, where I applied to. And then I had Tasmania, which is this little island down below. Tasmania, I've heard nature is beautiful, but I really did not want to apply there because it's too cold for me. And it seems like there's not that much to do. And I'll see if I have suitable skills And if I'm in the skilled list, so let's, aside from me telling you my story, I will try to replicate if I would be eligible right now and how much points I would have. I applied when I was 31, if I'm not mistaken, back in 2017, 18. Beginning of 2018 was my final submission, but I started validating my occupation, my studies at a university in Guatemala, the places where I had worked at, and everything at the end of 2017, beginning of 2018. But my final application was in May 2018, and back then I was 31 years old, about to turn 32 while my visa was being processed, and now I am 35 this year, 2022. I'll turn 36. So being older should give me less points. So let's check this out. Skilled occupation list. I need the skill nominated visa 190. I will also check the 189. And yeah, let's check this out. I will try to check this twice because when I first tried applying to Australia, I thought about applying as a civil engineer, but my migration lawyer suggested I should apply as a construction project manager, which suited way better to my skills and my occupation, and not only my bachelor's degree. So, but let's check civil engineering. It says NZ Co 312211, 312212, and there's only civil engineering draft person and civil engineering technician right now. So that's not that good. And let's check construction project manager. Construction project manager, same ANSCO code as I had, 133111. It's applicable for skilled independent visa 189, which is a PR, and skilled 190 nominated visa, which is another PR. That's really good, but you can still apply also for skilled regional, family sponsored, skilled regional, state or territory nominated. Those are the 489s. Temporary skill shortage, regional sponsor migration, and many other visas. This is pretty good. So, civil engineering, you can only do civil engineering draft person or technician, and construction project manager is still on the 189 and 190 list. The processing times for the 190, which is my visa, it says here that 75% of all applications have been already processed within 6 months, and 90% of all applications have been processed within 18 months. And with the the process is first they check your occupation if it's on the list, and if you have at least 65 points, then you're eligible. Then you submit your expression of interest. Then you have the waiting time. Then you have to gather all the documents that they further request from you, and then you apply within 60 days of your invitation to apply. All these steps have to be, or you should do them with your migration lawyers. As I've said in my disclaimer, I'm not a migration lawyer and I'm not a migration agent. I'm just here to share with you guys my experience during this process and how did I do it. And now I'll tell you about how it was with my process. From the first time I contacted the migration lawyers back in 2017 to the day I had my visa granted, it took 16 months and 7 days. That's the exact amount of time it took. Some of the steps, it said that it could take from 1 week to 9 months. and some of those I got them in less than a week. Some of the steps like the validating your occupation could take up to 3 months, and mine took 4 months. So it's a case-by-case scenario, and I will do the validating your occupation, what this consists in another video. But I wanted to talk to you guys in general terms what's the Visa 190, and it is a resident, a permanent residence that lasts for 5 years. Then you have to renew your permission to go in or out, or apply for the citizenship. And that's it. I hope this video is very useful for you guys. Today it's 29 degrees Celsius right now. It's 10:46 a.m. and I'm wearing my swimming suit. I will go to the beach. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if I can, I will show you guys the beach right now. So take care, have a lovely day from wherever you're watching this video. Subscribe to this channel if you want to watch all of the content I will be making about Australia. And I will be posting a video every weekend for all of 2022. Stay well, stay safe. If you want to migrate to Australia, you can always contact me and ask me direct questions to my Instagram account, which I will leave here. Or you can also leave your email down in the comment section below. Subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, ciao.